Hey, thanks for watching. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius. I hope you're doing awesome. So let's get to it, and we'll start off with an oracle card reading, okay? Let me do a little shuffle because I'm enjoying having some of them come out reverse because I read a different part from the book. Because the book with this deck, the Mystical Shaman, they offer like invitation, which I do for upright, and they offer medicine, which I do for reverse. Do one more shuffle. I'm also doing personal readings. If you're interested, just email me, okay? All right. All right, Spirit, what do we have here for Aquarius? Okay. Upright, we got standstill, which is, let me get the lighting. 52, which is 7. I'm just going to read from the book on this one. I mean, when I'm looking at this card, and usually I pick up on like intuitive messages, I literally like heard nothing and felt nothing. It was literally like a standstill, but like more like feeling like very zen. Like, I don't know if things have been like overwhelming or stressful for you, and like you're gonna try to seek like a peaceful day, or like go out and do something for like to find peace, and you're gonna find it. You're gonna have a very nice zen moment. Okay, that's kind of what I got from it. But let's see what it says here. Okay. When standstill appears, it is a symbol of pausing, the act of observation, and breathing space. It represents the benefits of temporary non-action, as well as what happens when one is stuck. When things seem to stall or stagnate, or when you feel stuck, this symbol appears as a reminder that constant action isn't going to get you where you want to go. Perhaps it's time to gather more information, or just wait until the universe makes the next move. No matter what, this moment is a beautiful gift orchestrated in your favor. Enjoy it. Let the universe bring all the parts together for the highest good. Go and play, recharge, and take the focus off whatever has stalled. Life will get busy again for you sooner than you think. Nice. So you are going to have a moment to take a break here. And if it has to do with something specific, you might be waiting for another component before you can move forward, or something like that. But let's get into the tarot and see what comes up, okay? So we're in Libra season, another air sign. And we had the new moon in Libra already. So what's the next one is going to be the full moon in... Oof, I'm terrible. What's after Pisces? Let's see, Pisces. After Pisces is Aries, right? Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, I believe. So full moon in Aries. What am I doing with this? Usually I keep it all upright. Okay. I was just thrown off for a second there. Okay, let's go. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. So there's an exciting new opportunity here for you, an exciting offer. For some of you, it might be something you feel physically drawn to. Someone you feel physically drawn to. You have the Empress. Someone who would make a good mother, a good wife. There could be something exciting going on for your mother or wife. You have the Page of Wands, which came up as a challenge, though. Okay, and that makes sense with the standstill. Oh, but then you have the Knight of Wands. Okay. There's something here where you get excited by something, right? And you're thinking, oh, this is perfect. I'm going to own this. this is awesome. And then Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, it's like, well, you hear something's not exactly perfect, but then you're like trying to see how you could just like go ahead with it like ASAP anyway. And I'm getting something here about being careful because you might split something. It's like you might damage something, or it might split into 3 pieces. It might be you have to go to 3 different places, and you should really plan it out better before you just start going. All right, what else do we have here for Aquarius? Oh, okay, we got 2 cards here. I'm going to take this one because it was upside down too. Of course, it's the Tower reversed. All right, we got the 8 of Pentacles reversed. The King of Wands upright in the middle of your reading. So you're in this King of Wands energy. You're trying to call the shots. You want to be in charge. This is like all fire energy, except you have the Empress, which means that there's like the center of this has to do with something very like earthy or grounded. But then you're in this fire energy because whatever this is has you like totally wanting to boss up and take charge and like own this. Remember, like Empress, I kept thinking like, I was thinking female boss actually instead of like Emperor, the Empress. I was thinking female boss, like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna rock this, I'm gonna own this. The Tower reversed. So the thing is, the universe is like throwing something at you in order to with that standstill, I feel like they're trying to throw something at you to like keep you from going forward right now. And there probably has to be a good reason. I see that because with the Page of Wands as a challenge, it's like you get some kind of news that it's like you can't just charge ahead like this with the Knight of Wands after the Page of Wands comes up as a challenge. It's like if you get challenging news, this isn't appropriate. This reaction isn't appropriate, the Knight of Wands. It's not appropriate. So the universe steps in, and it's like, well, this isn't going to work. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. Like, it's not going to work. Someone might not be able to go to work, or they also might not... It could be a delay with work. It's like, or something you want to work on. The 8 of Pentacles reverse. It's like, you can't work on this right now. The King of Wands is like, well, I want to be able to have control over everything, and I want to be able to do this. And then it's like the Tower reverse. The Tower reverse, the 5 of Cups. The universe totally like makes it impossible. And you don't like that. You're disappointed because you were excited by this. It was so exciting. Like everything here, this whole top row is like, you know, like full throttle, let's go. And then you just can't do it. The 8 of Pentacles reversed, the Tower. It's not like you physically can't do it. Like you're not ready, you're not willing. It's like you literally just can't do it. Like you can't do it without this. And that's it. So you're probably forced to take that standstill. So what else do we have here for Aquarius? The 10 of Wands. So you surrender. You surrender and you find liberation. It could also be a project you've been working on for some time, too, you know. If it's 8 of Pentacles reversed, that could mean that you've made it up there, you know. Like, you've already invested with the 7 of Pentacles. So it could be that you're just really excited by this, but maybe you've been doing work on it for some time if you got up to the 8 of Pentacles. And it's like with the 10 of Wands, it's like you surrender. It's like, well, you probably surrender because before that's the 9 of Wands, like a lot of responsibility. It's a lot to do, overwhelming. 7 of Cups. So you just keep trying to think of all the different options here. Like, well, if I can't do that, like what else? What are all my options here in front of me? Like, what can I do instead? You have the Tower as a challenge. Wow. Okay, and then the Lover's card. Someone out there is going to get frustrated by this, and they're going to think one of their options is to just like destroy the whole thing or like not do it anymore. And I mean, free will, but if you've put a lot of work into something, the universe might just be, I feel like the card was saying maybe just let the universe take the next step. It's like you could just let something be for now. You don't have to totally like get rid of it or anything. So maybe you could just let it be for now. That's an option too. It's like someone's first option. It might even that they're like being joking, and they joke about this like with their partner, with the lovers here. It's like they could joke about it with like their partner or possibly with a Gemini. And they joke like, yeah, I know what I'll do. I'll just like throw the whole thing out, or I'll just burn the whole thing down, or like it's dramatic. But you have other options. So that's what I'm getting there. Okay, tell me about this Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. So the project could have to do with your surroundings. It could have to do with a home or the garden, the yard. Nine of Pentacles also could be a project that you do to like, you do it all by yourself. You're very independent, or it helps you with your self-reliancy or your independence. Right now we have Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. It's a hard to come by opportunity. It's well sought after. You have the Tower again. You keep getting the Tower. Wow, okay. So the Tower 3 times. There's two things here. And with it showing up this strong, I don't care if this reading's not really like that strongly resonating for you, but with the Tower 3 times, there will be some kind of change, something unexpected. There's definitely going to be a surprise, something unexpected. Tower, Tower versus Tower, it's like, it's a major like disruption. There's a major disruption, but I don't think it's like not all is lost is what I'm getting here. But there's some kind of disruption. It might halt something in its tracks, right? It could also be a Scorpio, because the Tower is a card of Scorpio. It's Scorpio and Pluto. And it's weird because these two towers are mirroring each other. And then in this, it's like this maze of stairs going everywhere. It's like, someone's like, this isn't making sense. It's like, mirroring is one thing. It's just, it catches your eye. It's just like, that's odd. But then you get this card and I'm trying to look at all the stairs and everything. It's like an illusion. And I'm just like, someone's going to literally say, this doesn't make sense. And it might not. The King of Wands, someone's like going to take it on. I feel like someone's totally going to take it on. Like, they don't care. They're like, someone might even say, I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'm getting that too. Because it's like the universe really wants someone to take a pause here. And it keeps coming up with, no matter how disruptive things are, someone still keeps coming up in this fire energy, this very like determined energy. They don't want to take a break, you know? Tell me about the 3 towers that came up in this reading, Spirit. Can't give me another tower. I already pulled it from this deck. The Princess of Swords, and this one's gonna come up before too. So, Aquarius, you come off as almost like a voice that comes on the loudspeaker. And you're like, attention, attention, like, in case you haven't noticed, we got 3 towers in this reading. And it's like the tower, it's like the place is on fire. It's like, in case you haven't noticed, like, there's something major going on that you need to notice. The Ten of Swords. So then someone might tell you something that actually winds up hurting you, the Ten of Swords. But then you get the Chariot and the Magician. It's like they tell you something to shut you up with the Princess of Swords, the Ten of Swords. And then the Chariot, the Magician, like, well, you might want to just go somewhere and like drive somewhere or travel somewhere. You also might want to do something like good for your body. The chariot could also be like your vehicle, your body. Like you might want to do something good for your body, like something healing or something like you might have a plan for your body and you want to like do something like healthy or like good or relaxing. Okay, we have the Hierophant, and then we have all these cards came out. Bottom of the deck, the King of Wands keeps coming up. Like someone here, they don't care how bad it gets. They don't care. They don't care what happens here. They're like, the building could be burning, and I am still gonna get this done. It's pretty intense. And then you have, okay, the Hanged One. Got a lot here. Nine of Pentacles again, which was a clarifier for your first card. The Ten of Swords again. We start repeating these things. That's a nice ending though. The Fool and then the Queen of Cups. That's a nice ending. Someone does get refreshed here. But this is what they're gonna look like by the time they give in. Because someone's not pacing themselves. But there is refreshment, the Fool, the Queen of Cups. Someone gets refreshed. Someone feels like they're so close to getting everything perfect, too. Because the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Tower reversed is like something isn't perfect. Because there's attention to detail, it's Virgo. So someone here, like, it could be something has to be redone 3 times. It's like something isn't perfect. It'll never be perfect. Someone thinks it will be though, because they're still like, they keep going back into this King of Wands energy, like determined, like it's going to be like, I have a vision and it's going to be that way. And 3 times, there's 3 disturbances, 3 times. And there's a lesson here from Source about something, perspective change, Hierophant, the Hanged One. It's like Source is trying to give you a different idea, and with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like an idea of like what like perfection is. Because 8 and 9 of Pentacles are very like detail, like working for the details. It's a change in details. It's a lesson for change in details, or something also might look perfect, but it might not be perfect on the inside, too. I don't know why someone had to hear that. I'm just thinking of something I had to do today, and I was doing a repair on my house, and it's like, when one thing becomes like another project. It was something like that. And then the more work you do on your house, you realize like the walls might look like smooth and neat and everything, but inside there's kind of a mess there. There's wires and insulation and wood and stuff, and I don't know. There was one area where I think the birds would try to peck into the house, so they stuffed it with like plastic bags in one area to try to get the patch to go flush with the wall. So it might look all like neat and tidy on the outside, but inside it's not perfect. I don't know why someone had to hear that, but that was my little lesson for you, if that applies. Just something to think about. But with the Fool, the Queen of Cups, there is refreshment here, so. The Fool it's like someone has to get to this point, though, to feel light and be more carefree. So, the devil's in the details sometimes. Stand still. Okay, you have buying or selling items. You have electricity. Could be stuff with like lights, light fixtures, lamps. You have a past person returning. Oh man, okay. Yeah, with all those towers coming up too. That tower and that Five of Cups. Someone from the past might be coming back around and they're all like sad. Focus on health. If you're overdoing it, your health's going to decline. You got a new job offer. Nice. So, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.